Yes, it seems like old times. We are downtown with the man behind the Charleston Music Hall, 37 John Street downtown, and the legendary Music Farm, 32 Ann Street downtown. It is one of the hardest working men in Charleston, Charles Carmody. Charles, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you.
Saw you.
Great to see you.
You
It's
too.
been a minute.
I know, but I did see you briefly. Went and saw the new Pornographers at the farm, which was stellar, and then Gogol Bordello, and I liked one of the opening bands, Puzzled Panther, but it was a good bill.
It was a great bill. I mean, Gogol Bordello, the lead singer's 52 now, and the
No
guy
way.
is still. It is unbelievable to watch.
He's like Iggy Pop, just moving around and thin. He probably weighs 120 pounds.
Wet.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Eugene, yeah.
Yeah, Eugene, phenomenal show. It'd been since before COVID, since before 2020, since they've been on the farm. So it was really great to have them back.
Yeah, great crowd. I took a fist to the face proudly because I was up at the barricade it was totally inadvertent. And I was proud. I was hoping to get a black eye. People were having fun. And I accidentally got the fist to the face. No black and blue. I wanted to take a picture of that, but did get great pictures of the band, more importantly.
That's amazing. You gotta do it, right?
Yeah, it's rock and roll.
You gotta get in the thick of it sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that.
I think the comedy scene and the music scene, I think it is the best time to be in Charleston, and I've been through some pretty good times here in Charleston.
You've been through the times in Charleston. Mid 90s might have been our weirdest time, at least, right? But I think now, more than ever, you've got more venues than you've ever had in the city. You've got more music coming to town than ever, and you've got people wanting to support it. I mean, there is support for these rooms and these bands and these shows, and that's what's so cool to see is, we'll keep booking it if people keep coming. I mean, that's how it works. So, we love to see it. The farm, we took over in 2022. We opened it in April 22. I've been going there since I was 13. And the big to do at the farm was like, yes, we want to bring in really amazing national touring talent. It's smaller than the music hall. People get confused about that for some reason. But yeah, it's only 675 capacity.
Oh, wow.
The hall is 1,200, so it's about half the size. So you're not going to maybe see as many marquee names, quote unquote, but what you are going to see are up and coming bands and a bunch of really fun national shows that are on the up and up, and also just might be a little different. It's very diverse programming over there, which I love. And the other big thing I want to use that room for is to highlight our amazing local scene.
Yes.
I mean, we've got, for a city of our size, I think we've got one of the best, local scenes, bar none, across the country. I mean, the you can throw a rock and hit an amazing musician in this town.
It's getting
but
like
don't throw
Nashville.
anyone. It's wild. Yeah, it is. It is very similar. Anyone over the age of 40, if I say, yeah, we're running the music room, they go, oh, disco hell. And for those of you who don't know, the farm used to be able to be open. Any bar could be open all night long back in the day, right? So in the 90s, they would do a show, an early show that would come down at 11 p.m. and then they would flip the room and do disco music until 4 in the morning. And so, all the bartenders and servers and whatever would get off work and they'd go to the farm and they would just dance in debauchery till the sun rose. We can no longer do that, unfortunately, due to there's a closing time now, but we have brought Gimme Gimme Disco to town. We do this also quarterly, and it sells out every time. It's phenomenal to see disco. The love of disco music is stronger than ever.
You know what? Looking back on it, and of course I was the big punk rocker, the Ramones, everything there. But if you go back and listen to those songs and hear how well crafted they were and well produced, I can listen to like disco for hours. The good stuff.
It was amazingly produced.
Yeah,
and I think at the time, there was a huge backlash to like the rock and roll scene, the punk, et cetera, like you're saying. But now I think you can look back at it and appreciate the production value. It's crazy. It was ahead of its time in a lot of ways, and it's so fun.
Yeah.
And and now you have artists like Dua Lipa, like pretty much just ripping off. No, I love Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
Saw her live, amazing. But disco, it's disco.
Yeah.
Like it's what it is. It's really cool. So yeah, we're happy to do that.
Everything in cycles. Oh, can we get Dua here? That's a lot of money.
She's playing Atlanta.
Yeah. Also, some shows coming to the farm on Tuesday, September 24th. I played them this morning. I'm playing them on the Critic's Choice. Always one of my favorites, the Old 97s. Rhett Miller. There's another guy who doesn't age. The lead singer of the Old 97s. He looks amazing.
Yeah, that band, Road Dogs. Those guys just stay on the road.
Yes.
They keep putting out great albums, and we love having them.
Great rockin' albums. They're as rockin' as ever.
Great rockin' albums, absolutely.
Also coming to the farm, we've got the Bad Girls Club on Friday the 27th, and then Babe Club. What's the Babe Club solo show? Saturday, September 28th. They're actually not even headlining.
No, they're not. So this is Girlwood is the headliner, which is it's two females in the band, and they are. Again, I use the word debaucherous. They are wild. This is a passion booking for me, and a bunch of us here on staff love Girlwood. So we are excited to have them. And then, of course, we added Jenna Desmond, Babe Club solo, and then a newer kind of female punk band in town, Pinky. They're at the College of Charleston, and they're putting out some really cool music. So
I like that. Yeah, they probably have the energy. The early stuff generally is your best stuff because you have the most passion then. So that should be pretty cool. I want to check them out. Then let's look ahead a little bit in October 3rd and 4th. Shovels and Rope, 2 nights at the Music Farm. Get your tickets as soon as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. These will be 2 sellouts. And I've been working with Shovels and Rope since 2013, and 2013 was right after Oh Be Joyful came out, and they sold out the music hall on that play. And I remember just being backstage with them, and just the excitement over, oh my goodness, because they were doing back deck Poorhouse residencies on Monday night, and which what an amazing resource we have with the Poorhouse, and a space that those two they used it to hone their craft, write that album, and it was a huge success. And just to see their continued success over the last 11 years now, insane.
The Music Farm, 32 Ann Street downtown, musicfarm.com. Then over at the Charleston Music Hall, 37 John Street, this Monday, September 23rd. It is Wale. You had to give me the correct pronunciation on that. I avoided some embarrassment.
Wale, absolutely. Okay. happy to avoid embarrassment all the time. Wale, yes, he's another one. All the staff is really excited about. He's going to be great.
And on Tuesday, September 24th, Amy Grant. So a busy Tuesday coming up. Amy sold out yet, or keep still more tickets?
There's still tickets available. Really happy to have her back. Had worked with her 1 or 2 other times. There are still tickets available for that. And being in Charleston, we get a lot of Sunday, Monday, Tuesdays, because what they'll do is the agent will route them with Atlanta or Raleigh or even bigger cities. And so they'll get the Friday, Saturday nights, and then we get, the weeknights.
Also coming to the Music Hall, Joe Dombrowski, some more comedy on Thursday, September 26th.
Yeah, we're rolling right along. That's going to sell out, which is going to be very exciting.
Oh, cool.
And then same with Andy Grammer on the 27th. And then one I did just want to focus on was we're working with Moja Arts Festival this year. Moja's 40 years now in the city, and Charlton Singleton is actually the new creative director of Moja, which I was very excited to hear. I've worked with Charlton for a long time, and I think he's putting it in he's moving Moja in the right direction. He's still keeping it local and regional, but he wants to bring in some really exciting national stuff as well. Case in point, Layla Hathaway on September 28th. She's phenomenal. And I'm really excited to be working with Moja in the city to do Layla on the 28th. We're also doing Gangsta Grass at the farm on the 2nd. Yeah. There's also going to be a big block party on Ann Street that same night, so pretty cool. Free event on Ann Street with a block party and a band and food. And then we're also doing Conversations in Black and White with Moja, which is 3 authors, Marie Benedict, Victoria Christopher Murray, and Deborah Roberts, talking about their new book. So really, I can't encourage you to check out Moja enough. I think it it's poised to be, the New Orleans Jazz Fest of our state, and I'm excited to keep working on it.
That is very, very cool. And then Sunday, September 29th, the Music Hall. All right, am I getting this? It's Adrian Belew, Steve Vai, Tony Levin doing 80s King Crimson prog rock at the Music Hall.
This is big. I mean, this one's been sold out for a long time. Two of our probably most exciting people are most excited about this show. Can you guess what the other one is?
The Violent Femmes. Yeah, and that's already sold out.
It is already sold out. But yeah, Beat, they're doing 80s King Crimson. It is going to be it's a very, very cool show. And of course, October 1st, we got Violent Femmes. Coming in hot, that band. I mean, people are really excited about that show. And I am as well. It's going to be great.
I want to go there. Can I get a chisel ticket for that? I'll take a fist to the face for Violent Femmes ticket.
You take a fist to the yes. You're there. We can't wait. Please come down.
We have so much happening. The Charleston Music Hall, charlestonmusichall.com, and the Music Farm, two of the greatest venues in the country. Charles is the man. We got a lot going here in the beginning of fall through early October.
It's Rocktober, baby.
Yeah.
It's fall is our busiest season, and we've got, it sounds cliche, but I really do believe we have a show for everyone. We have, all genres, all types, all different art, and it's really exciting to see Charleston blossom and flourish into this really amazing cultural hub for art in the South. It's awesome.
I cannot say it any better. Charles Carmody, The Music Farm, 32 Ann Street downtown, musicfarm.com. The Charleston Music Hall, 37 John Street downtown, charlestonmusichall.com. Always a pleasure hanging out with you. I'll see you for old 97s, and I'll take a fist to the face for Violent Femmes.
Sounds great. Thanks for stopping by.